Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Tazza 2. Today is January the 6th, 2025, 26. Oh my goodness. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's 3:19, which I'm just looking like this. I mean, my grandkids is coming home with all this noise, so I'm gonna have to hurry up. Okay, I tried to do this yesterday, but I got interrupted by a repairman. So anyway, you ain't trying to hear that. You're trying to see what I come up with. Okay. I'm gonna try to stay in order of the actual episode. But this is Love and Marriage Huntsville. They say it's season 10, but I'm telling you, I think it ain't nothing but season 6. This might be episode 8, maybe. So anyway, this I want to start off by saying this first. I'm gonna eat her. I'm gonna eat her up. I'm gonna eat everybody up, especially the women. Most of this recap. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this because Latisha and that satin blue like top with that makeup, man, she was flawless. I don't really give her that much, but she looked good. That she was flawless. So anyway, I want to say that this began to get on my damn nerves. Why these motherfuckers why are they in marriage counseling where all of them need to be in individual counseling? Don't do your counseling together. Do your counseling separate. And I'm telling you, by the time you have enough sessions, when you come out, you ain't gonna want to go do no marriage therapy. You gonna want a divorce. Don't ain't none of y'all. All y'all marriages is raggedy. I'm just gonna put it out there. Yours too now. Yours too. So anyway, I put this is getting on my nerves. I have to read my notes for real because I saw this Saturday. I said it's getting on my nerves because I'm tired of listening to Latisha and her diction, the way she pronounced some of her words and shit, like her tongue is like a weight or something. I don't know what the hell that's about, but her pronunciation of words drives me bananas. And she was just through the whole episode. So we see her and Marcel. They're going to visit Scopes, their office. Okay, first of all, why the fuck is they still doing this office? This office been changed around 3 or 4 times. Remember they was building it and he had a friend that was in there with him. Then the friend was gone. Then they rent the office. I don't know. It's been changed a lot of times, and shit still ain't got nothing in there. So she started off with she's so frustrated because she can't. I can't. She was saying smart shit. I don't know. Is that considered passive aggressive? Like he said, she said, "Ooh, this looks so nice. Ooh, it looks so nice. I should move up. Shucks, I should move up in here." And he was like, "What you talking about?" I don't know. I mean, I'm just ready. I'm frustrated. So anyway, he do this shit. Maurice do it and Marceau do it. Where she trying to tell him that she frustrated, which is cool because she should be. She get on my nerves. She whiny as fuck, but I can understand that he telling her he first of all he don't want her to work outside the home, right? Because every couple of years the plan be changing. Okay, she don't want to work inside the house. The house too little. They still talking about this damn manor that ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing but the found. Did I see the foundation up in the woods? I seen the foundation. Don't build that goddamn house. You need to sell whatever that is you got because by the time you finish with that shit, first of all, the little boy gonna be gone. The oldest boy get ready to go to college so he get ready to graduate. I don't think he coming back up in there. Then you got the two girls who I know they got to be in at least high school. What the hell you gonna go get a big ass house for and ain't nobody in it but you and him and y'all ain't going and then you're gonna have to sell a house or you gonna have to buy one of y'all out because y'all not gonna stay married. Get rid of the house. Go get y'all a condo or something manageable for two people. So he ain't got to work all the time, and you ain't neither. Y'all can relax a little bit and enjoy your money. Cause I think I see why the house ain't done and the office ain't done. Cause y'all ain't got no money like that. Y'all done had lawsuits. Then y'all try to throw events. Then y'all got black. Then you got, for all your businesses, you got taxes and licenses. A lot of shit you gotta take care of. And y'all doing events, and then you on this show trying to look a certain type of way. The shit that y'all talk, I mind myself. I would be a little more modest, cause y'all house look like it's on the main fucking street, and it look little. It look like the inside of the house look like it's worth more than the outside. It only look like the inside of the house don't look like it belong around there. Not even the door don't go with your house. So I'm just saying, I'm talking shit, but to me that's what it looked like. So it looked like y'all faking the funk. Y'all sitting on that stage during them damn reunions like, ah, you sitting there here with millionaires. Well, if you making a million but you spending 3 million, that's why you having the problem. And then both of y'all on the show. Don't try to get I don't know. I just if my money was coming in like that, I just would manage it better. So anyway, he started telling her, "You don't believe in me." I didn't say I didn't believe you. He be gaslighting the fuck out of her. Look at me. When I say I'm doing this, why you feel like I'm put? He just started all that bullshit. Why you put me on the back burner? Why you think I put you on the back burner? Why don't you tell her what you should have told her was the fucking truth? Girl, you ain't paying me to fix your office or to fix our house, but I gotta pay light bill. I got kids in school. No, so I can see, she that if she that I'm gonna come work with you. That ain't gonna work. And I don't believe because I don't think he gonna let you come to his office. And she said she don't want to work from home. And that's what I'm saying. You don't want shit bad enough. Because if you want that shit to change, that real place we sit up there in that little ass little white black and white house we got, and I get my ass out there. I rent my own shit. You don't work fast enough for me, or do this. Pay that motherfucker and see how fast he work. You know he don't work fast. Kimmy complain about everybody complain about how slow his ass builds. So I don't know what you want. So he said, I'll work to give you anything you want. I know. I was like, girl, he fucking with you. So so she found herself apologizing to him. I mean, I don't know what the whole conversation was. But I said, bitch, you need therapy. I put right here, he always gaslighting her. And he be telling her shit like, he want his partner to know where you at. You saying believe me? I mean, he be pulling that shit on. He be he be word shitting all over her feelings and all. Just you, you don't appreciate it. Then some more Dookie come on. I was like, dude, you sitting there listening to that. She said, you're frustrated with me about she said, "When I'm working on me, you always working on yourself every season. When the fuck you ain't working on you can't work on yourself by yourself. You the same as you was first fucking season. You the same. I ain't seen no change in you. You got a little bit smarter in the fucking mouth since Melody ass is gone, but no, you need therapy. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why you're gonna lose your husband. Remember, y'all, if anybody can remember when Nell was on the show, anytime she would have an interaction with Marcel, he would like that shit. He to me he act like he liked her. I mean, which is cool because he like her. He like that fire she got. That that you ain't messing with me. I'm Melody Cherie, whatever doctor, whatever all that shit. He liked that about her. He like a confident woman, and I think he's turned on by that. He loved Latisha, but he don't like her. She pliable. He tell her anything she taking. You won't tell that shit to Melody ass, or you'll tell it, but you won't get some fire back. You understand what I'm saying? She don't have no. And he pretty much told her that when she was laying on top of him. And then why did she lie on him? I mean, man, it's just this whole fucking show because I ain't even got to Kimmy and Maurice yet, and I got to go. It's spending too much time with these motherfuckers. Okay, So she was like, when Latisha was talking to Marcel, it's not just the office. I can't imagine. I can't organize my house because it's too small. I ain't got no office. I, I, I'm taking. I mean, I need to be able to release my frustration. And he said, I'm not putting you on the back burner, but I don't like that you imply that bullshit. So he was like, she's like, I don't want to work from home. So like that's what he told her. Every 2 years you change your goals. And she's saying, you act like you ain't the boss. You tell your workers where you work at. Yeah, motherfucker. He'd tell them where to work. But the people that got to work on it got to be paying him. And you ain't paying them motherfuckers. Who paying him to pay the workers? Girl, you is crazy. So I said, girl, y'all was talking about a sex therapist, whatever. All that bullshit y'all doing. You don't need to do none of that. You don't even know yourself. You married this motherfucker for 14 years and you think that every time y'all hug, you gotta have sex with him? What? There's something wrong with you too. Yeah, you like your mama to stand up for you. You you don't you fake the funk on TV because ain't no way in hell. If I'm in a relationship with you and I've been with you 14 years and you think every time I hug you, so anyway, why the fuck did she lie to the therapist? He ain't that intimate. And then he said, he bust her ass out, right? I love that too. He was like, why you tell her a lie? He said, I'm always one hug. I don't gotta have sex with you when I hug you. Sometimes I just want to be touched. So, but why you tell her a lie on me? I don't know why she told a lie. And you know why she told a lie? Because she like herself to think that she the perfect wife and she ain't because she talks terrible. That's why he don't want you in the office. The expo. What other words she said? Intimacy. Intimacy. Whatever the fuck she said. I was like, no, no. It's like this dude I used to date, right? Grown ass man. He don't say, he does, excuse me. I'm talking about other people's diction and how they pronounce words and how they speak. If I got to turn the shit on, I know how to turn it on, right? So anyway, he'd call me and I don't answer the phone. This motherfucker said, I called you. Why you ain't answer the phone? What the fuck is the who? The phone? No, motherfucker. Cause I don't know how to do that. I know how to answer a goddamn telephone. So anyway, we got Mimi, we got Kimmy and Maurice. This motherfucker give me a headache too. This big waterhead. You know what he look like? Them minion things, them little yellow men with them glasses, but he don't wear no glasses. Big ass head. He get on my nerves. He's such a fake. He is like so fucking phony. Well, I think he's selling drugs, been in jail. You just be all time. You double talk. You just think your wife is a fucking vagina with arms because you was terrible. This motherfucker said would have been like cut since motherfucker said, well, shit, you can. He didn't say shit, but he was pretty much like, I mean, I don't see why a woman can't have sex all day long because it's easier for her to lay down than it is to stand up all day or some shit. I was just like, what, dude? Fucking old are you? You act like you a teenager. So come to find out, he fucked up too because their father. That's what I'm saying. They fake. You would never think the way they talk about their dad and shit. His father come home, put the fucking have a lock on the refrigerator, the chain, they can't get no food. He controlled the food. He was embarrassed. So sometimes his people, friends come over and they see the lock on the refrigerator. You ain't gotta ask no questions. If you come to somebody's house and you see a fucking chain and a lock on the refrigerator, ain't nobody gonna look at the motherfuckers that live there and say, "Why y'all got the lock and the chain on the refrigerator?" Because them if them motherfuckers live there can't eat nothing, you not neither. So you just look like it ain't there. So whatever it was with him, he found out to make himself feel better. He used to go, he masturbate, dummy. I mean, and it's I feel bad for her because usually what I found that if you masturbate starting real, if you discover sex way before you're supposed to, or you do it young so much that you self gratification. Do you know that when you actually get with a partner, you got to be stimulated to a point where you can climax because you've been doing it so long by yourself. You don't need no fucking help. Actually, they probably get in the way of you doing your shit. So you become so the partner who haven't experienced that, you be ripping that you fuck that they be getting yeast infections and bladder infections, and that's because they be having sex like they fuck the person be having sex like they crazy, and this but the sex ain't got nothing to do with sex. It's just quick self gratification, and it ain't shit for the other partner because you ain't getting satisfied. So anyway, I don't know. I don't want to talk about this goddamn show. But anyway, he came over there and he thinking just because Monster or that little boy, his son, I don't like the name really either, just because his son came to live with him and Kimmy, he was thinking his son was looking at Kimmy's son like, I want to be like him. I'm going to do that. So here's the disappointing fact. This is how you know the sun is the fruit is a product of that tree because you don't see this motherfucker doing nothing. Kimmy sitting down there doing insurance quotes. This motherfucker just walking around with a cup of coffee. So he just came down to visit, not do no work. Now, whatever shit he used to do, like construction shit, I'm taking the day he don't do that shit no more because every time I see this motherfucker, he holding a cup of coffee. So anyway, he's disappointed, and I would too. They bought this motherfucker a car. So, in order to get his keys to his car, he was having a problem with his grades. His grades are slipping. So they said, when you get your grades up, we'll give you back your fucking keys. How about this motherfucker still got the little boy said, fuck them grades. I ain't gotta go nowhere. I'm sure he said my PlayStation or my Xbox or whatever the fuck it is upstairs. And if I need something, I just call Kimmy or Uber or my mom or somebody. You raised the fucking bum. And you make excuses for him. I mean, he wasn't like me when I was coming out. I had drive. What have you done? Well, you say you're a lawyer, but I ain't seen you lost shit. You say you fix people credit. I ain't seen that one fucking client. Well, I might have seen one maybe about 3 years ago. What do you do? And why the fuck do he got to do something? Because I don't see you doing shit. You was on TV when you first got on TV. You was like, oh, can we stop being a fucking nurse and come over here? And she was like, I don't want to do that shit. That's not what I want to do. So she retired from wherever she wanted to retire. And I guess she got her real estate license. What the fuck have you done? Okay. So she was like, so she tried to tell this motherfucker, this kid ain't shit, nigga, cause she ain't say your kid ain't shit cause you ain't shit. She was like, he know everything about everybody, but he don't have his own self-awareness. So he was like, I'm going to therapy, but I don't see what the point is. If you can't help me right, I mean, I need something that help me deal with shit right. Why you need help with anything? You think you know every fucking thing. They don't have all the answers. Nobody has all the answers. Right. You don't even, motherfucker. I couldn't be married to nobody. And I could not be married to a fucking know it all, not unless they really knew it all. And this motherfucker don't know nothing. That if he knew some shit, I think he's the type to show off. He'll do better. He like cars and shit. He don't do not too much with the wardrobe. He need to lose a little bit of weight. I'm just saying, you need to take your ass to the gym. So anyway, now let me hit on Kimmy ass. Girl, you is crazy. First of all, the first time my son or I couldn't, ain't no dick. Listen, there's so many of them out here. And if it ain't one and I need a companion, who the fuck say I gotta be with a man? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did that shit, but you ain't going just anyway kind of me for no fucking man. Especially for no man who ain't got shit. He holding you back. I mean, I don't mean no harm. Yeah, he holding your ass back. Don't you want to go somewhere? Don't you want to do something? Don't you want to be somebody? Girl, no. So you try to tell him, oh, she said, and I remember that shit too, because I had my ex used to gaslight the fuck out of me too, real bad, right? That same shit. If I had an issue about something, I started talking to him. Don't nobody think like that. Only you think like that. I was like, the way I'm thinking is high. 90% of the motherfuckers think. The other 10% that's thinking the shit that you think, them bitches is crazy. And I think you crazy too. It could be anybody that, oh, nobody, ain't nobody thinking that. Ain't nobody. Okay, well, if ain't nobody thinking, then motherfucker, fuck you, because I'm somebody and I am thinking that. I mean, it would be something crazy like I'd be like, why you? I don't know. I just get okay. I'm just gonna tell you, we wouldn't even have this type of conversation if my kid. I don't give a fuck. He was a teenager. Like you get them other women be like, he be gone soon, girl. He in the 10th grade. I'm gonna get with this nigga because who I'm gonna be with in 2 years. I tell you what, if my kid gotta live with me and I'm fucking with somebody that they don't like. They won't see. They won't. I'm just like that. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but that motherfucker won't be in my house now. I will be somewhere where he is probably, but he won't be around my kids. And I will fuck with this motherfucker like that for 2 years or maybe three until my kids say they don't give a fuck, they like them, or they move. But I got to be responsible for this motherfucker. You for this kid. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be up in our house fucked up because some nigga over here. You know, I'm not. I don't do that. I'm not a Brittany from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Fuck 'em, man. Y'all motherfuckers, man, come a dime a dozen. So anyway, let me get back to my shit. So all of them just be gaslighting. So anyway, she was like, no, Maurice was telling her again, had to tell Jalen nothing. And he was like, and I said, Maurice sucks, girl. You can't talk to him. And she said, I found, and then he get kind of offended, right? Because she said, I found out a little bit that people kind of raised in the struggle. You know, you do shit a different type of way. So I was like, both y'all motherfuckers need therapy. She said, so this is Kimmy. This Kimmy excuse for the bullshit with him with his son. Cause I don't know what she thought she was doing. Cause when he brought his son to live with them at that place, that motherfucker was never home, never check no homework. He tell him do something, he just tell him do it. Don't go back and check him. Kimmy was Kimmy fucking was watching him, yo, cooking for him and shit. I was like, girl, that and then that sex shit. It ain't no way, dude. You ain't fucking. I don't know what when we go on vacation. I have fun vacation if we can do it. She was like, dude. They showed a clip where she was like, dude, if I had my pants down, if I have sex with you at 6 o'clock, you pulling my pants down at 10. I'm like, God damn. See, girl, you just a discharge bucket. I mean, why you think you gotta fulfill that? And I think you do that shit too, because if he don't get it from you, I think you know motherfucker. I think you fucking let him fuck you like that, because he gonna if you don't. And you know what? This is funny. You letting him fuck you like that, and I bet you he fucking around on you, or he has. You been giving him booty out of both drawer legs at the same time, and I bet you all that ass you been giving him, he's still getting ass. He been trying to get it, or he done had some ass out in the street because there's something about them two brothers just don't sit right with me. So I was like, y'all motherfuckers, hey man. Hold on, what else we got? We got oh, so anyway, we got Kimmy, and they had some sex people come over. I don't know if it's a man and a woman. I don't know if they're a couple. And they start talking. They got this game. You pay a piece of paper. They both hold a piece of paper, and you go back and forth like a tug of war with the paper. Who got the most paper? Who ready to compromise and give up the most? He want more sex. She want more time. He said, okay, if we spend more time together, then me, I'm gonna get more sex. But this motherfucker is stupid, girl. All he thinking about is wedding. He ready to screw you in front of these people. So anyway, after that goes in his childhood trauma, we find out that this motherfucker been masturbating because he had to have, his home life was real fucked up. So that's the only thing that made him feel good. That was his gratification. So apparently, nasty motherfuckers, all of them shared some dirty magazine that stayed in the house. stayed in the bathroom, and that was his jerk off material. So all he talked about, and she was just looking at him like, "What? When you say that, why do you say that?" He said, "Well, I ain't giving up sex." And I was like, "Who the fuck said you going? Who said you had to give it up? You ain't gonna get it on me. Shit, you ain't got to give it up, but you gonna get it out of you ain't gonna get it out of me. I'm not shit. You can't even have her age." And then she recovered from cancer. I ain't never had cancer, but I know for that age that my walls ain't the walls I had when I was doing that shit in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I was getting down with the get down. Man, once I hit like after menopause or some shit, I don't know, just one day, I was enjoying myself and I was like, what the fuck? Man, the dude felt like he was rubbing up against sandpaper, and so did I. And the lady said it's because when you get older, that your walls are thinner. They're not as thick and as they used to be. And I was like, God damn, for real. She said, but I said, then you trying to tell me I can't have like no sex or something? What the fuck? So she was like, no, 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 it's not that. We can give you some. I think you testosterone, whatever the one is for the woman to help you, balance your hormones and shit. So I was like, I don't want to take nothing. I'm just gonna have to do some natural shit. So I'm not one of the people. I'm not a Kegel girl. I mean, you just supposed to do shit natural. You ain't got never worry about me gonna get no coochie facelift. Ain't nobody plumping up no lips, and ain't nobody sitting that man down in no boat. You gonna get this shit like how it's supposed to be. I don't do this shit no more. I don't run around, whatever. But the reason why I don't run around whatever is not that I don't like it, is that I have accepted and I love who the fuck I am. I got 4C hairs, so what? Got a couple missing teeth. I wish I could grow these motherfuckers back. And I ain't real big on the dentist. I don't like them. I don't like them. I just as a kid. Just that the sound of drill and shit. Mm-mm. I want them motherfuckers go. When you get in this mouth, it's cause ain't no. We want you to take this antibacterial medicine to get the swelling out. No, I ain't leaving this motherfucker with this in my mouth. I ain't come back in those 7 days. So if you pull it right now, it'll stop hurting in a couple hours. I ain't leaving. Yep. So anyway, he telling her this and that. He tells her that he definitely, and that's when I hate that shit too, because I don't think he believed it about himself. I think he be trying to snowboard her, what's called it, waterboard her ass or gaslight or whatever, something with something where they bullshitting. He says, you know, I apologize for lacking emotional intelligence, and the reason why I go to therapy is because I want you happy. Yeah, you go to therapy because you don't do shit. How you take care of yourself? Bought this boy a car and this motherfucker won't even get his grades up. You crazy. I take that motherfucker back. I hear he'll get his grades up. Or he might not. But I ain't paying for no goddamn car that's sitting in my. Do you think I'm playing with you? We finna move this shit. He crazy. And I bet you Kimmy could do that shit, but he probably just a little too tough. So anyway, oh, you ain't gonna get your grades up? Well, I'm tired of this motherfucker sitting in my driveway. What's that? For sale sign, one on the front of the goddamn windshield and one on the back of the car window. And one on the side. And on the back side of that one too. Cause they get somebody get ready to buy this motherfucker. I'm not. I ain't even going to start driving it myself. So when you feel like you want to do, that's he gonna move when he want to, because he like his daddy. So anyway, they on this they say they withstand it together because they're resilient and how they just love one another. And then she looks at his past to see why he's like he is. I say, girl, how long? How many times you gonna keep looking at the past? You'll keep looking back when this motherfucker was little. He a grown ass man. When he was little, you could do something. This motherfucker is baked now, and he ain't changed when you had cancer. When he told if I was the husband, if my husband told me the only reason why we have sex is because I want to. That shit would fuck with me. You don't want me? Well, and if he said nah, I'd be like, what you need to make you want? We used to be, but this motherfucker don't give a fuck. He's working on communicating. I said, yeah, he communicate good on other people's shit. But then you got Nell and you got Chris sitting outside talking, and she telling how which one better keep her mouth shut. How what's her name? What's that girl name? How Latisha better keep her mouth shut. Oh, that's what Latisha did too. She was when she tried to when Marcel was gaslighting her at when they went to do the offices, and she was like, "And I'm just something so frustrating this thing with Nell." I was like, "What? You don't even care about Nell that much to be you just pulling shit out of your ass." Nell, you don't even like Nell. My husband wouldn't even hear no shit like that about Nell when we talking about this type of shit. So anyway, you got Nell and her husband outside. Their house is old, but it's nice. It just need like a couple. If they put like 50 G's and upgrade, that should be nice. Then they get their money back from their kids. But anyway, she was sitting outside. She killed me. I always wearing tube top shit. Oh, fat ass. But she cute though. When you can see her eyes. You ever see her eyes? They put her eyelashes on too big. Too much. Like they look like little spiders. I mean, they look like tarantulas. However you say it. So anyway, she was telling him, yeah, I told her, yeah, I said something. I told her, keep my motherfucking name out, motherfucking mouth, or some stupid shit. So he was like, what is y'all problem? What is it? She's like, my problem is you and my son. He said, what? You and my son. That DNA shit. All them motherfuckers is some dogs. Especially in a little town like Huntsville. All of them was doing some shit. Them little towns be the worst ones. I ain't lying. You not from no little town or you from a big city and you be down there in the little town. You move from the big city to them little towns and shit, them little Huntsvilles. Be like, it's dead as a motherfucker around here. Ain't shit to do. Girl, everybody fucking everybody. People doing drugs, running numbers. The South is off the chain. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You think they were doing some shit back then in the Confederate days, making moonshine? I ain't know nothing about no moonshine from Baltimore. What the fuck is moonshine? That shit is real. Yeah, you see, when they having them fentanyl problems and shit, when they have them opioid problems, that shit's in them Midwestern states where ain't shit and ain't nobody. But like factory work and farm, that backs and shit hurt. That's how they start getting on them drugs and mining and shit. Them little towns, them motherfuckers is dangerous. So anyway, they talking about they in positive space. So anyway, I gotta see Tisha and Wednesday, Marcel come home and them sex people up in there with whips and chains, and they come to the house. I should have burned some candles. So they come in there and they like, what's the issue? Timothy or some shit. So he come in and he's like, what's going on? They got a little argument. And he was like, listen, I don't know what the fuck, yo, but I ain't fit to get down from these people. What's wrong with you? So let's have them teach us how to get close to one another. And she said, did you gonna watch? And she's like, no, I'm just gonna make sure there's no gaps from when y'all holding each other. So anyway, she sent her fat ass down on Marceau and she hugging on his head. This is so nice when you look at me and I look at you. And he be like, what are you doing? Is your stomach trying to tell me something? I thought that shit was funny. And he said, you gotta, it's us. And that's the world out there. You can't believe. But do I ever defend myself? No. Well, why don't you defend yourself? I don't defend myself because I don't have anything to defend. I leave the outside world out there. That's why I don't say nothing. Man, shut the fuck up. I don't hear none of that shit. And she's like, when you're like this and you're holding me close, this feel like y'all motherfuckers need therapy. All of y'all. Nell need therapy. All y'all motherfuckers need therapy. Why y'all get on the show? So anyway, listen. That's what she said. The energy we exchanging. when Latisha was talking to Marcel, the energy that we're exchanging, what she say, it feels the love from your touch. When he was squeeze that what you call that flooper, whatever the fuck that is in the front. I don't have one, but I'm just saying. And even if I did, so what the fuck? He says your stomach saying something. He said I wasn't gonna be acting. He said what they gonna do? Just sit here and watch us? He said when I say I want a hug, I just want a hug. So she just come out and say, "I'm not. I used to telling people I love them. I didn't get that as a kid, so I was like, why do you think when somebody hugging you, they want to fuck? That's crazy. Ooh, girl, your house is dysfunctional too. Well, you can tell from looking at your mama. So anyway, I don't know what Nell gonna do. This what Nell says she gonna do. If the teacher don't stop fucking with her, she about to put out there in the road. What she really know, girl? No, kid, her husband was fucking around. They don't. She don't care. She ain't going nowhere. All they're gonna do is like upset the house, and then she gonna be fine. So anyway, next week, it's think the teacher's having a birthday party or some shit. But she doing like an 80s party, rap party or something. Oh, that's what Maurice said asked to Kimmy this. He said, so the sexy we feel. Oh, here I go. So anyway, he said that when she have sex with him, do it feel like it's forced? Yeah, motherfucker, if I tell you I don't want to, and you still trying to do it. Girl, you can get you a better man. I mean, I don't really like you that much, Kimmy. I thought when they first came to the show that you was like the for real one. And you make good sense, but sometimes like that shit you do with Latisha, I don't know it's because y'all said y'all was gonna be allies on the show or what. But I really do believe that if that bitch wasn't your sister in law, that you would not be friends with her. But because you married to her brother or whatever the fuck is going on there, you feel like you gotta owe her something. And then on top of this too, you just a little bit shady. Cause that shit should be saying in the confessional to us. Tell her that shit to her face. You won't do that because if you do it, when you don't fall in line with Latisha one or how she feel, you become her enemy. So y'all some bullshit. But all this marriage, I don't want to see. I don't want to see no more marriage counseling. I want to see some individual counseling. Y'all need to take up that girl, the little muscular, the little one that like to wear the denim. What's her name? Trish. Y'all need to follow that bitch. She in therapy, working on why she go to the gym and stay all day, and why she fucking with Ken. Cause after she keep going enough, she ain't gonna want Ken no more. Yeah, cause he don't think nothing wrong with his ass. And mm-mm. Trust and believe. When she go to therapy, she getting healing, and he needs some too because she gonna change. But just because she changing, don't mean you gonna change. 'Cause I heard her sit there and tell her that I know, yeah, sometimes I lose my temper. Wow, motherfucker. And then if you start going to therapy, you'll stop trying to steal other people's children who got daddies in their lives. So listen, you could have been anywhere, but you was hearing me, listen to me cuss, act all crazy. And it's just because I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with this goddamn presidential regime because I'm like, are they stupid? And you know what I mean when I say are they stupid? Is we all watching the same shit. How much shit this motherfucker gotta do? Y'all gonna let him put us in the World War II, III, then y'all gonna try to get rid of him. Trust and believe that motherfucker scared because I heard him on TV say, we got him win the midterms. Not you he ain't really gotta win. Cause he got immunity. It's some other motherfuckers who in trouble. So listen, let me get out of here and get off this political kick and get to this real housewives. Anyway, listen, I love you. And you've been here with me for 39 minutes and 23 seconds, and I love you for it. Bye now.